And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Nolan McLean.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And at the plate for Miami, Liam Hicks. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's how this game gets started. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swings and misses, and now two gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do in the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now, Otto Lopez. Just off the outside part of the plate. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and our pitcher tonight, Yuri Perez. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for New York, A.J. Ewing. In the air, center field. Lopez on the move, grabs it on the run. One up, one down. Here's the Mets lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So You know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
And the righty deals. That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Three and two now. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one just misses. And now 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards on his way over, brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score here in the second. Next offering is down low. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Oh, he throws it away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Late with the swing there. Kicks and fires. Rolled to short, could be two. On to Simeon, and two. In time to first for the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Number 87, the next up for the Marlins. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Stowers on third with 2 out. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Next one misses. And the count is 2-2. On the run. Sends it over to first. Third out. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now here is Carson Bench. And here it comes. There's a strike. Big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That one the other way. Lopez. Not in time. He legs it out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Luis Robert now. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
with 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Perez picks to first. Bench dives back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. They say you win. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Marcus Semien. That one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Gets under and pops it up. And the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. In there, and it's 0-1. Bench on second. Baden at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Just a slow ground ball this time. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 21. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt. And that's ball 2. pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And here's the catcher, Joe Mack. Mack measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch in the dirt. And 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the first baseman, Liam Hicks. Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Hicks, in his 2nd season, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was a 9th round draft pick in 2021. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Bichette whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. And we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Alvarez, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Yo, 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that's down and away. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
A.J. Ewing up now for the Mets. Trying to move him over here. Flips it. That's 1. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Mets strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Not even close there, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Edwards gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch out, but no action. Next pitch is in the dirt. 3-0. Righty to the plate. And there's the strike. And a weak ground ball to the left side. On to Simeon. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Well, he seems to have brought that breaking ball back to the corner just enough to get the call, but I don't think it quite had the zone. That's one of those that can easily go either way, and you just have to try to fight it off if you recognize it soon enough and just don't let the umpire make the decision.
And now, Heriberto Hernandez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That one misses. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Now 3-0. Two outs. And he walked him.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Griffin Conine digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. That misses. 1-0. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Marlins strand a pair. Still no score. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here is Carson Bench. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. And he deals.
Hey.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw. Just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bench aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball down the left field line. And gone! Luis Robert hits one out. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now here is Brett Beatty in there for strike 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's a little bit low. Good eye right there. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And the righty deals. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now it's Marcus Semien. He popped out his first time. 0-1. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. The pitch. And now the count is even. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
And a pitch. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And Semien is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one's in there, 0-1. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The wind to kick the pitch. And down on strikes. That ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, number 87. First offering misses the mark.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now the third baseman, number 21. And takes low for ball 1. Fouled off left side. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. And up next for Miami, Joe Mack. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
2 strikes.
The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. Perez back to work. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one hit to right. Fair ball. So the lineup flips over. A.J. Ewing up now for the Mets. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 53 preparing to come on if needed. Gibson warming up as well. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. And he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Michael Peterson. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And next for the Mets, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor stands at second with no outs. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bichette checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Check on the runner. Lindor back in there. Two and two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carson Bench.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. To third, and that chance handled. Whips it across, 2 away. And now, Luis Robert. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike one. Runner leads away at second. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Liam Hicks. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 there. In there. And so now 1-2. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And there's the strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
The 1-2. In the dirt. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch is in the dirt and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three, 2 on the way. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. Hit hard, base hit. Hicks around third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Just missed. The 1-0. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around third. One runs in. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nolan McLean won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, Cionel Perez.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. That one's in there, 0-1. Stowers takes his lead at third with 1 away. That one outside, 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
A little bit low. One-run game, one out, one on. On the ground to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the runner from third. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now for the Marlins, number 87. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the lefty got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Action in the pen down there to Oscar Brazoban. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Weaver getting loose as well. Oh, 2 now. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's the third baseman, number 21, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Perez, 26 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Tied at 4.
That's the ball.
Bounced out to short. On to Simeon. And that is that. So they get 4 in the inning and have it evened up again. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty. Peterson back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That's to third. To first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So up next, Marcus Simeon. In there, and it's 0-1. Simeon measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021. That's down and in.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Tied at 4. Hit weakly on the ground. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. That one's in there. Strike one. And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Mets. This game's all tied at 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver. Now it's going to be Joe Mack. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. Good eye in that spot. And that's in for a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And at the plate for Miami, Liam Hicks.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field, Ewing ranges to his right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Konine drops steps, heads back on it. And there's one down. And stepping in for New York, A.J. Ewing. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. And that one off the outside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-0, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Misses. Full count now. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. And that's just foul. Popped up. Lopez moving under it. Snags it for the second out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. In there at the knees. And that's strike one. And here it comes. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Kicks and fires.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. On the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez puts it away, and that will end the inning. Number 53 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for Miami, number 53, Calvin Jose.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. There's the strike at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And there's a ball. Carson Bench waits on deck. Got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carson Bench. In there for strike 1.